Okay, so to get started with this tutorial, I already filled in one of my eyebrows because I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for this eyebrow and how I've been filling it in. Just using some different products. You guys know I always use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. But the past weekend at Generation Beauty, I got the Ardell Dark Brown Brow Pomade, and I have to say I am already obsessed with this. This is all I've been using to fill in my eyebrow, and I've even been using their little brush that came with it. It comes with the brush and the spoolie, so I'm going to go ahead and use this to fill in my eyebrow, so I will let you guys watch. I'll speed through it a little bit. Okay, and then what I've been setting my brows with is something new. This is by Essence. This is the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. I also got this at Gen Beauty, and I have really been enjoying using this. I'm just throwing on some chapstick because my lips are getting pretty dry. I always put chapstick on while I'm like doing my makeup, so that way by the time I'm ready for lipstick or whatever I'm going to be putting on, my lips are already hydrated. This is the Skin Fix Lip Repair Balm for dry chapped lips. I've missed drinking water. My nephew Jacob, he has this little sippy cup, and he'll like drink and then he's like, and I'm like, man, I'm like, slow down a little bit, little man. He's gonna like drown himself in water, and that's how I feel right now. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna be priming my lids. I haven't been using a new primer or anything. I'm gonna just stick with an oldie one. This one is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I like it because it has that yellow undertone, so it cancels out all the veins and red and green that I have going on. So now moving on to eyes, because I always do my eyes before my foundation, just so that way I just have like a nice clean surface when I apply my foundation. So I'm going to be taking the by Pure Cosmetics Love Your Selfie palette. I showed this in a haul video from Generation Beauty. If you're interested in watching those videos, I will link them, or part one of them, down below. Part one. And let me just take this out. Love the way they packaged this because it's nice and little, it's square, and I think this would be great for traveling, so that is one of the reasons why I bought it. Also because it just is so concise. I love the huge mirror that it has here, and then also how it has a mascara, lip gloss, bronzer, blush, highlighter, and then let's see, 8 eyeshadows. So I think this is a really great one. I love the array of eyeshadows because you can have this palette like when you're traveling or whatever you're doing, and you have light colors to do more of a daytime look, and then deeper colors to do more of that nighttime look. So I'm so excited to use this. What I'm going to do first is just to kind of set the base, because this base is kind of sticky. So just to set it with something translucent, I'm going to be taking this color here called Exposure. I'm going to be taking this on a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. So let's see how all these colors blend out. You don't have to be too precise, but I just like to set the primer so that way when I put shadows on top, the shadow isn't sticking to the primer, and then it's so hard to blend. So if you're having a hard time blending your eyeshadow on top of your primer, try setting your primer with just a clear bone shadow, and then try putting your eyeshadow on top, and hopefully that will make a difference. So to go with the eyes, I am going to go in with the color, I'm going to first start light. So I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Fade. I'm taking this on a Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. Just picking up a little bit on here. I'm going to be starting this right here in my crease. And I'm not going to be bringing it down here in my outer corner. I really want to keep it high and defined in my crease. So I'm going to start here. Slowly start to blend it out. Ooh, this is pretty. It blends so easily with this brush and everything. Really pretty shadow. So that just adds a nice contour to our eye shape. Starting point for this shadow right now is where I'm placing my brush with this shadow is first right here in the crease right below the arch of my brow. So here's the arch of my brow. I'm coming right down here into my crease and blending that out. So if you're having trouble looking for like a starting point, like where exactly do you place this shadow, try doing that method, but right in your crease. And as you can see, I'm holding the brush farther back because this is just a blending shade. This is just going to be a shadow of color. Nothing too intense. If I did want it to be really intense, I would be holding the brush a lot closer to really getting like a high pigment color and really deep. But because I'm not, I'm just switching how far I hold my brush. If you hold it from afar, you're not going to put too much pressure on the shadow. So next I'm going to go in, let's see, I kind of want to just go in with this, I'm going to swatch it first. Oh wow, this is pigmented. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that bronzing shade. So pretty. It like blends so nicely in your skin. Oh my god, this is pretty. Ooh, very pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in. Alright, so I have an idea of what we're gonna do. It's nothing too crazy or anything, a little bit more simple. I'm gonna go in with the color Sepia right here. It's just this nice chocolate brown color. Not too dark, but if you do want to intensify it a little bit, you have the black to intensify it. So either way, I'm going to take Sepia and I'm going to be using that on a, let's see, trying new brushes today. I'm so excited. I love trying out new stuff because I love finding new loves. Okay, this seems nice. Okay, I'm going to take the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. And I like this because it's tapered, it's small, so it's not going to make this brown product, this brown eyeshadow, just go everywhere and then it's going to be too much brown. Because I really just want it here in this outer corner and a little bit in the crease. So I'm going to pick up Sepia just a little bit because this color is really pigmented. Tap off the excess. And I'm going to first start right here, right underneath the brow, or right underneath my arch right here, right in this outer crease. Focusing this. I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going from like right here to right here. And I didn't pick up a lot of color because this color is really pigmented and I don't want to start off with too much. I'd rather start off with too little and then slowly build it up because it's always harder to take away than it is to add. Okay, so I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to bring it down here in the outer corner. So sorry if you were expecting that. And this outer corner right here, as you can see, I'm taking my time building up the intensity because again, I don't want to go too dark. I'm going to be taking, this is a, let's see, this is my Makeup Forever 242 brush. This is an amazing blending brush. If you don't have this blending brush, it will literally change the way you do your eyeshadow. I'm going to take this and just run it over the edges of this color to blend everything out. It just makes your shadow look so seamless. I heard it from Brianna Fox here on YouTube. I'm so happy I bought it because it changes lives. I'm going to deepen this up just a little bit more. And as you can see, now I'm holding my brush a lot closer because I want more intense pigmentation. And then I'm going to go in with the Fade color again, which was this tan one right here. And I'm just going to add this right on top of that brown shade because we want this look to be seamless. So I want to blend the edges a little bit closer. And then go back in with my Makeup Forever. Blend this out. I love the way these colors are blending out. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm going to be taking just a flat shader brush. So I'm going to be using a Luxie 211 brush. And I'm going to be taking the color Filter, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to be placing this on my lid. This is so pretty. It's so pigmented. And I'm pretty much carving out my crease. This is such a pretty color. I love it. Okay, I'm going to be taking the other side of the brush and picking up this color called Flash. This is going to just be, I just want to add this as like a highlight right here in the inner corner. Like right here. Just to add some dimension in this look. Yeah, it makes it look a little bit more like frosty. These shadows are insane. I love them. Okay, cool. So I am loving it so far. I'm very happy with the results. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up this other eye, and so now just for a highlight for my brow bone, I'm going to be going in with this same color Exposure right here. Oh, why am I pointing right there? Right here. And this is just a matte bone color. This is what we use to set our primer. And I'm just going to be placing this right underneath my brow bone. First, I really pack it on like that, and then I'll take my Makeup Forever 242 one more time and basically blend it out. Okay, so next what I'm going to be doing is some eyeliner. I'm using a new gel liner today. This is a Tarte Clay Pot Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner, and this is in the color Black. So I'm going to go ahead and do myself a winged liner real quick. And to do this, I'm going to be using the MAC 263 eyeliner brush. Alright, I don't know if it's the brush or the liner, but this is not that black. It's like a gray. So let me get, let's see, let me get a different brush just to see if it's the brush or if it's the liner, because it's really not that black. So this is a Essence eyeliner brush. It's really little. So let me try this bad boy out to see if it makes a difference. So I just am not liking that. Okay, so I really did not like that black liner, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do my NYX matte black liquid liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I am back. I did my winged eyeliner by using that NYX pencil or liquid liner that I showed you guys. So now we are gonna move on to our face makeup. So I'm just making sure that my eyeliner is like even, not one's too thick or anything. So the next, so to start off with primer, I lately have been using this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. Even though I have oily skin, I did not think I was gonna like this, and I have to say I am like obsessed with it. So I just, let me show you guys where I put it and everything. So I will put it on my cheeks right here, my chin, and then my forehead. I do not do my nose because my nose, no matter what, always gets oily. I have put it on my nose before and I didn't notice like any extra oiliness or anything like that, but I just feel better knowing that I did not put oil on my nose. On my nose, I know I'm being a little high maintenance, but I'm gonna just go in with the Smashbox pore minimizing one, just a tiny bit. And this is just gonna help to smooth out the pores, fill in the pores. And I just put it right in this area right here. I don't put it over the oil because I don't want it to separate. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation. This is their newer formulated one. But I'm going to be taking 2 pumps of this on the back of this. And then I haven't used my Cover FX drops in a while, so I'm going to be just shaking this up. A full video on how I use this product and how to use it. Just right off the bat, I'm going to put on about 2 drops. Just because the Makeup Forever foundation, it's not full coverage and I kind of want a little bit more full coverage without having to put like too much on. So I'm just going to mix those 2 up. So I'm going to be taking, this is the Pure Cosmetics Cameo Contour. It's a dual-ended contour foundation, and it also concludes a contour blend sponge. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and it says to wet the sponge. So from wetting the sponge, at first it was like really hard, and like when I first got it out of the box, I was like, oh, this is a little hard, but it grew in size once I wet it, so it's damp right now. And as you can see, this side is flat and then this side is more of like the egg, so I'm really intrigued by this and I really want to try this out with the contouring stick. So areas, I'm going to go ahead, this is brand new, I have not used this at all. This is in the color tan. So let's see, I'm going to put this on my forehead. So it's not too light, but it is going to create some dimension. So it's not going to be like too bright for me, which is what I was kind of worried about. Okay. I like it. It almost looks like foundation, so I feel like it's going to blend in really nicely and not be like too light or like too cakey. It almost feels like a liquid to powder formula, even though it's not a liquid. Oh, like a cream to powder formula. Oh, alrighty, so I'm going to go in with the contouring side. Hopefully this is not too dark. Ooh, pigmented. How this is shaped, because towards the end of this right here, I get that really nice sharp contour. So I'm just gonna do this along, got foundation, my forehead. I'm gonna take the sides of this and roll this on my nose. Yeah, this is what I usually contour, like, or where I put all the contouring at. So let's go ahead and try to blend this stuff out. I'm gonna start off by blending out the light and then the dark. Blend out really, really fast. That's good. Wow, this is really, really nice. It just blends right into the skin. It's not like sitting on top of it or anything. And this is like really nice. It's very, very similar to the Beauty Blender, but honestly, this feels like it's made out of better material. Whatever this is made out of, it just feels like more durable than this one. So for this highlighting shade is blending out really nice. It's not cakey, it's not sitting in pores, blends out really easily. So let's move on to the contour. I'm just going to be using, let's see, this side of it to blend it in. out very nicely. Sometimes with products like this, I feel like it's separating from my foundation, and this is not separating at all. So that is definitely a plus, because I get so scared when I use new products like this that it's just gonna like make my foundation separate, and I'm just like, oof, I don't want to use this here. Sorry. Because I like this area to be more highlighted, so I'm just putting that right there. I love it that when you put this stick on, it doesn't budge your foundation. Like, it doesn't streak it or anything. I'm really impressed by this. Cosmetics brush to like blend this contour out, because even I just like using little tinier brushes to blend out the contour by your nose and everything, because then it just doesn't get all over the place. Right, I am loving this right now, guys. I'm like so happy. This is turning out good. It looks like skin. It does not look cakey, and it just blended out so nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to concealer, because even though we highlighted, I still conceal that area. I'm using the new Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I love the formula. I love the color. I do not like the applicator though. It just makes it so hard to put it on. I'm just not a fan of the applicator, but if you can get over that, I think it is definitely something worth trying out. Set this area. I'm going to be trying out this Airspun loose face powder, and this is in translucent extra coverage. I got this at Walmart for like $6. I have been using, it does have a very strong scent to it, so if you don't like that, I probably would not recommend this for you, because it does have like a very strong like flowery scent. But I wanted to try something instead of the Laura Mercier one, so I decided to pick this up. I am loving this. I think I might even try it for foundation too. I'm just blending out the concealer, picking up this powder, and placing that right under. I'm going to pick up a little bit more and place this right underneath. Just to sharpen it up, and then any other places where I have left. Okay, so far I have been loving this powder. If you're looking for a new inexpensive one, and if you don't mind the flowery scent, definitely check that out. Whew. Okay, moving on. Okay, we are gonna go back into my Pure Selfie palette, and I'm gonna set all these contoured areas. Actually, shimmery one, I'm gonna go in with a matte one. This is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer I'm gonna be using today. I'm gonna be using a Crown Brushes, I think, yeah, this is Crown Brushes stippling brush. The name of it wore off, sorry, so I don't know the number of it. We're tapping this off, and I'm gonna set all those contoured areas. I like using a dual fiber brush for this because not too much product comes off on it, and it just looks a little bit more natural and not powdery. So I'm just going to be doing that. It does not feel wet or heavy or thick on my skin, so I honestly would almost have forgotten to set it, but I just want to set it because I did bounce some like foundation on top of it, and I don't want it to move anywhere, so that is why I'm setting it. Then I'm taking a Morphe E48 brush and just brushing away that Airspun, and then blending all of this together. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this. Oh, and now with the Love Your Selfie palette and the bronzer inside of it, it's a little bit more shimmery, so I'm going to be really careful with it and just do a light dusting on my face. You can totally skip this part, but I really want to use it, so that's why I'm going to go into it anyways. Okay. I am loving everything. I don't know if you guys can even tell how happy I am with everything so far. So onto blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe E4 the E4 brush, and I'm going to be taking Savvy Blush from the Pure Cosmetics palette. This is extremely pigmented, so I really want to be careful because I don't want to put too much on. Just sandwich it all together, blend it all out. I'm going to be using the Afterglow Illuminating Powder, which is in this palette. I'm so happy that I got a mini one because I don't have, but I have the full size of it. I love this illuminating powder. I'm going to put a little bit at a time because this stuff is pigmented. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. I've also been putting, now I'm taking it from the palette because I want you guys to see it's the same thing. But I also have been putting this just like on the tops of my forehead, again, to create just some highlight. I've really been into highlighting ever since I went to California. I've just been all about the highlight. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Stamp everything in so there are no harsh lines. I'm like so happy. So obsessed right now. Alrighty guys, so I know this video is probably like forever long right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. Okay, so I just let down my hair. I finished putting on mascara, so I wanted to show you guys for lips. For mascara, I did use the little mascara. This is actually a pretty good size of mascara that came in here. This is the Big Look with Argan Oil mascara. Let me show you guys the wand. I decided for lips, I'm gonna be lining my lips with the Makeup Forever lip liner in 14C. Alrighty, and then for lip gloss, I'm going to be using the one that came in the Pure Cosmetics bag, and this is in Exposed. So this is a really nice nude, warm brown. Very nice consistency, not sticky, glides on, kind of reminds me of the NYX Butter Lip Gloss one. You guys can see this lip color, very natural. I really like this. So basically, to sum this video up, I'm very happy with everything, the way it looks, the highlights, the contour. I'm so excited with all of these new products. I wanted to just share with you guys a few of my favorites of brand new ones. This was like my first time trying it in this video. This one is the Love Your Selfie Pure Cosmetics palette. I'm so happy that I picked this up at the show. I'm just like really excited to be using this. So pigmented, they're very creamy and buttery. The highlight, the blush, everything is just really great in this palette. I also really liked the mascara and the lip gloss that came in here, so I'm very excited for that. One thing that I did not like and I did not care for was the Tarte black eyeliner. It looked great, it was not pigmented. Yes, it was creamy, but when it went on, it just like separated. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of this. This dual-ended contour foundation stick. I love this. I know this was just my first time using it, but it blended in like it was my own foundation. Also, the little sponge that came with it is amazing. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because when I first took it out, it was like very dense. But after wetting it, it blended perfectly. It didn't separate my foundation. Very happy about these two. So yeah, I am so happy with the way this video turned out. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of video where I was just using a bunch of new products. Listing all the products that I use down below so that way you guys know. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and that's it for now. But yeah, don't forget to follow me there. If you guys do like this kind of video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe and check out my previous videos. I really appreciate all of my new subscribers that I've gained. I love it, and it just makes me so happy when you guys leave comments and are liking my videos. Yeah, it just makes me really happy. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!